Hi everyone, Trina here, back with another watercolor video. Today we're going to be working on more of the Aquapasto, and I also found my catalyst wedge that I thought I had lost. So this will be fun to play with. Let's get started by making some marks through here with our crayon resist, because you know how much I'm loving this so far. This is the Neocolor one that is wax, white crayon, and just allows us to make marks that the paint will resist. I'll put a little one through there. The other thing I want to do is I'm going to come in with this watercolor black pencil. I already made some marks through there, but I think I want to make just a few marks down here just to see what happens if it will react as we paint, or if it will just stay. I'm kind of curious to see what happens there. Okay, so let's get our brush out and put a little bit of water through here. Not a lot, just a little damp. I'm gonna come in with the Payne's Gray. We're gonna do just a light wash. Just through here. I really liked yesterday how the indigo from Schmincke did its lovely granulating thing. So let's try a little bit of that through here as well, because that was really nice how it just sort of made some really cool, let's get a little wispy, some really cool marks through there. And then I'm going to add in just a little bit of the Schmincke pink in some spots. I'm not going to get crazy. I can get crazy with the pink, and I don't want to get crazy with the pink. But I just kind of want to add a little bit in there and see what happens when we do that. I'm going to come in with a bit of, this is just Kleenex. Doesn't really have a texture to it, so it kind of works a little better, I think. Add in just a little bit more of that indigo. Just right here at the bottom. Maybe come up a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna leave that to like do its thing. But while it's doing its thing, let's come in with, I think I'm gonna do a little bit of, today we're gonna work with this brown from Schmincke. Okay, this is the brown from the Haze set. Ooh, that's really brown. That's real brown. We're definitely gonna need some of the sanguine. Let's come in with a little bit of the liquid umber as well. Kind of build up what we've got here. I like that brown. Let's do a little bit more of that. Come in with a little bit more of the sanguine. Such a pretty color. Just kind of drop a little bit of that in. Got some nice washes going on here. With a little bit more of the umber. I think I'm going to brush some of this away. I'm not sure what I want to do down here, but look at that sky. Oh, we got a little puddle here. Let me pick that up. We don't want it to puddle. Puddles lead to cauliflower. We don't want that. But that sky is really fabulous. I like the granulation. I think it's fun. Let's come in with just a little bit more of the sanguine. I like how it's kind of mixing together. And maybe let's do a little Payne's Gray with the brown. Let's see what we get. A different tone. here in this corner, I think. Kind of like those little lines that get going in there. Okay, I want this to be a little bit darker through here. I decided. And I did draw a line through there, kind of give it some definition. Let's come in with a bit more of the sanguine and the umber just through here before we start with our Aquapasto. Actually, I think I want more of that brown with a little bit of the blue. I'm trying to build up layers slowly. Put a little bit more indigo in there. Maybe a bit. Okay, again, we're going to let this dry for a minute. So while this is drying, I'm going to come back in with this watercolor pencil and make some marks, because I noticed that the marks that we put up here didn't really, they didn't really move that much. So that's kind of nice. That's good to know. I think I just want to bring in just a couple of these marks through here. We'll see how they interact with the Aquapasto. Because the watercolor pencils are meant to, obviously, be watercolory. But I think I want to just add some interest through here with these lines. I'm going to change a little bit on how we're looking at layers. Okay. Okay, so I mixed up a little bit of the sanguine with liquid umber and then Aquapasto, and I want to bring it right through here where this shape is. Can you guys kind of see that shape right there? Kind of just wanted to go through there. Let's come in with this catalyst wedge and see what kind of marks we can make with that. Ooh, that's fun. At least with that side. What if we use this side? This is a baby one, by the way. It's not the big giant one. I found that big one to be too much for my hand. Not that I have smallish hands, but I don't have big hands. But I like that. That's a fun, those are fun marks. Okay, so I've added a little bit more of the liquid umber to here, and I want to bring it, I think, just through here. I also got a little smaller color shaper, which might make for some interesting marks. That's fun. That might work even better than the catalyst wedge, honestly. It's a little sharper than the other tool that I normally use, my catalyst blade. This guy right here. Okay, I'm just going to drop in a little bit of the Payne's Gray through here. I want to see what happens if we use like more of a wet on wet technique for the Aquapasto. So I'm going to get this a little wet with paint. Like I said, this is just the Payne's Gray. I think it's Payne's Gray. Looks like Payne's Gray. I kind of like these little, these marks that we can make with this brush and maybe a little thicker paint. Okay, so this is just a mixture of like, what I add there? Indigo, Payne's Gray, and a little bit of the brown. I'm going to bring a little bit of this through here. We're going to see how this works. Okay, so I want to do it just like right through here. Oh, that was kind of nice by itself. But what happens when we... Oh, it definitely makes a difference. It definitely works better wet. Like you can see we're getting really good marks through here. It spreads out a lot easier if it's a little damp. We're getting some really fun marks. Maybe got too many. I don't want to get too many like lines going every which way, because that can get a bit confusing. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. Yeah, I think this is my new favorite tool, I think. I like how I can make these marks that are, my tape is coming up, that are a little bit more almost painterly. Let's add some umber through there. This is really fun. I like this tool because it's really giving some really cool textures through here that I wouldn't be able to get with a brush. It's almost like it's just gliding across the paper and picking up the texture. This is a Canson watercolor paper we're working on today. I don't know if I mentioned that. Okay, I'm getting a little carried away, but you guys kind of get the idea, right? Okay, I put some paint, some watercolor down on the stencil. And I just kind of want to add a little bit of texture through here. Maybe up in here a little bit. I don't remember where I put the paint, honestly. This stencil is kind of a mesh because I never clean it. So it's got a lot of different colors in there that are kind of just, it's a melange. Such a good word, melange. Let's see if we can get a little bit off there. I'm pretty happy so far with this one. I like how the Aquapasto is kind of going through. I like that I just did light washes and you can really see the white lines and spots. I think that's really cool. I might want a darker line through there though. Okay, let's come in with a little bit of the Caran apricot. I really liked how that worked yesterday. I thought it was a nice little addition to kind of bring out some of these a little bit of almost like highlights, I guess. Almost like we're just lightly brushing over it to kind of give it some... Ooh, that's good. That one feels like a sunset now, doesn't it? It's a little bit through there. Okay, I'm going to come in with this English red, just in some spots. Just to sort of add some more color. This one can come down a little bit, I think. Maybe it's through here to kind of give this some life down here. Okay, I don't really like what I just did there. So I'm just going to take some water and we're just going to pick it up a little bit. It was too much. And I've kind of taken off a little bit of the color. Ooh, well, I don't know that I like that either. Okay, instead of doing a layer of Aquapasto, I'm just going to come in with this sepia watercolor with just a little bit of water on it. And kind of dab it in there a little bit. I think I don't want to add another layer of Aquapasto to this, I don't think. But I'm kind of digging on these marks with this color shaper. Thought it might be time for a close-up of all this good stuff we got going on down here at the bottom with the stamp and adding in over the Aquapasto and the lines. Pretty good. I like it. I like it. Okay, should we add some lines? Okay, so I think I'm going to make lines through here. Okay, I didn't want them to be loopy. Why did I make loopy lines? That wasn't smart. Wasn't smart at all. Always got time for loopy lines. Let's continue our little lines through there. I don't know. It's kind of doing it for me, I think. I really don't like that one little bit. So we're going to cover that up because that was too loopy. So the grass is gonna maybe just a few down here. Kind of hard to see, but I sort of like how dark it got here at the bottom because I think it's leading you back through the space. I like this color. This is the dark ochre. Looks red to me, but let's put a mat on this. Okay, I'm happy with this one. I like that it got a little dark here in the bottom. I feel like it just sort of leads you back, like you're looking back and it gets lighter, and that seems to be, things that are farther away are going to be lighter than things that are closer. So I really like that aspect of it. I like the crayon resist. I think was very successful in this one. And the sky is really pretty with just a hint of pink here and there, which is perfect. And these blue marks, like the granulating Schmincke colors are always fabulous. I love the little hints of that apricot color that we get going on there. And of course I love the Aquapasto. I think that turned out great. The stamp is good. Overall, very happy. Good texture, good line, good movement. I'm happy with this one. Okay, I will be back on Sunday with another video. I am going to St. Louis for the weekend, and I will be back on Sunday. I may or may not put a video up till Monday, but keep your eyes open. Check over here for another video, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much. Bye.